Hello everyone, it is Andrea, and today my allergies are really acting up, but I am coming at you with a really exciting spread. I don't remember what the name of this kit is. I don't have it near me, but I'm sure it will be in the title or I will link it down below, along with everything else that I use will be linked down below. I'm trying to get really good at my links in the below this year. We will see how it goes. But I am using some foil from Hannah, which are these gorgeous custom quotes, as well as my customs for this week that I use later in the spread, as well as a foil bundle from Cress Press, which I will link Maggie's shop as well down below. I am using some silver items from my shop, including these gorgeous bows, as well as some dot underlays that I thought would look kind of like snowfall on top of these pine solid boxes. I'm obsessed with the way that this spread turned out. I love the mix of the green and the blues. I think it is just so gorgeous and wintry. Before I dive into all the fun stuff, I wanted to quickly address something. A lot of you have asked about the dogs we had years ago. At that time, I was just going through it, really going through it, a rough period with postpartum depression, anxiety, depression, and just life in general. And I wasn't in a place to give them the love and attention they deserve. So we made this really difficult decision. It still is rough. It still is haunting me, and it still weighs on me, but I just knew that it was the best decision to rehome them with families who could give them the love and attention that they deserve, because I couldn't even really at that time give myself the love and attention I deserved. So fast forward to today, I've been on medication for 2 years now, and my mental health is just in a much better place, and our family has been talking for a while about getting a dog, and it was just the right time, the right place, and Penny is coming into a home where she'll get all the love, all the care, and all the attention she could ever need, and the kids and us are just obsessed with her already. Life changes, people grow, and I'm really proud of the journey that I've been on. So let's just get back to the fun stuff. So I literally just took a 2-second break to wipe my nose, because again, it's just so dry here in Texas and I have a bloody nose. But the thing is, I really want to get this video up, so I'm just going to hold this tissue here while I have a bloody nose. So on Monday, I did go into SPC because I needed to do some work, and then I was so annoyed this day because the Etsy app that I use to cross post the stock, so if somebody buys something on Etsy, it takes the stock out of Shopify, was messed up. So it messed up our entire stock, and it was literally the most annoying thing, because I was on customer service for forever before they finally transferred me to a developer, even though I was this is definitely the problem. Here's all the screenshots, here's everything that you could need. They were really trying to give me the runaround, and I was no, please just fix this. But it was a long, big, old waste of time. And then I did have a lash appointment this day, as well as I got Popeyes for lunch and then went back to SPC for a little bit. I have been on Weight Watchers since the 1st, and Popeyes is one of the places that have a little go-to meal that's not a lot of points but super filling. So I will probably mark Popeyes more than I did last year if I continue on this journey. I also put in that I was super mad at Nick this day. He was just kind of stressing me out, and what is that noise? Oh, Penny is moving her dish around and probably telling Nick that she wants more water. So, I was just really annoyed this night. I think I had stuff to do, and the kids were just being crazy, and I had to intervene. It's just, mom life. And then I did go to bed early this night. On Tuesday, I went to SPC because I think it was the day prior that the Canada orders, I could finally ship them after a month of not being able to. So I went in to kind of prioritize packing those up. And then I did work at home on listings and such, and just trying to get a bunch of things done, because I did have girls' day this day. We went shopping, went to Tanuki, went to Daiso, went to Barnes & Noble, Ulta, and then we went to Texas Roadhouse. And on the way home from Texas Roadhouse, which Texas Roadhouse on no traffic is maybe 15 to 18 minutes away from me, we were on the way home for a minute, and I was this traffic is kind of wild, and I looked and it said it was going to take us an hour and 8 minutes to get home, which is whoa, wild. And then we were just hanging out with the fam, and we did play I think we played a game twice and maybe a different game. I don't remember. And then we also did color a bunch this night. And then on Wednesday, I did work at home. And I also then went to work at SPC and packed orders. And I was listening to my book. And I made chili this day. I've been trying for like years to like get like a good chili recipe going. But I can't figure it out. Like every recipe I try, I'm just like not enthused. So maybe I just don't like chili, but I feel like I've had chili like out and about that I do like. I just always hate the beans, so I always pick around the beans. So I always want to make my own chili, but then like it just never turns out good, and it's just a very sad situation because I just love the idea of chili. And then I did have an allergic reaction to a deodorant I was using. It was like an aerosol can, and my armpits was itchy for like 2 weeks. It was a really, really great time to be alive. And then Nick and I both had a game night with our friends. So we were out pretty late this night. So I went ahead and marked that as well. Then on Thursday, I did work at home and I had a really bad headache this day. We did do some last minute shopping for Little Miss P. And then I was with Nick and we went to bed early this night. On Friday, I had some errands that we needed to do. We needed to go look at flooring for the old office renovation, as well as we needed to go to the old office to pick up the rest of our stuff that was like found in the like different areas of like places we just forgot to pack. So we went there, and then we went to pick up Penny, which we literally drove to the boonies. It was like the middle of nowhere. I've never been anywhere near there, and it just felt very like someone was gonna, it was like the start of a horror movie, kind of vibes, like lots of dirt roads that like they're all named like Country Road number. You're gonna turn on the Country Road number. And I was like, this is weird. And I picked her up, and it was just so cute and magical, and she's such a sweet girl, and she's definitely got like a little bit of an attitude problem, but she is mostly sweet. But honestly, I can definitely relate to that if I'm being honest. And then the kiddos all got to meet Penny. They all got to meet her individually. And the funniest reaction was probably Theo, because he was mad that we didn't name her Snoop Dogg. And he's like obsessed with Snoop Dogg right now. He wants to be Snoop Dogg for Halloween. He wants a Snoop Dogg birthday party. He's just obsessed with Snoop Dogg. And I don't really get it, but whatever floats his boat. Then we did have a game night with Chris and Hannah. We played some Magic, and I think they played something else afterwards, but then I was just like hanging out with Penny. I did get my period, which I had been waiting for it, and it just like randomly came. And then I also put in Good Girl because Penny slept almost through the night, and she just didn't even care about being in a crate because we are crate training her at night. And then on Saturday, we were just hanging out with the fam and playing and having a fun time. And then Penny did meet my in-laws this night, which we have found out that she actually just doesn't like them in general. We did get Fortune Garden for dinner, and then we went to bed early this night because we were pooped. On Sunday, we did sleep in, and then I let Nick sleep in even more, and I just like hung out with the kids and Penny. And then I put in that I was down 10 pounds, which I'm very excited about. I haven't yet made it to the 15-pound mark. I'm hovering at like 14 for a bit now, but I knew that was going to be like how it was. I would lose like a bit chunk first, and then it would just kind of like slow roll, which I'm fine with. And I'm kind of like used to the like in quote unquote diet. It doesn't even feel like a diet. It's just like more like eating healthy, because I do generally like the things that I'm eating anyways, and like making good choices. But yeah, I'm down 10 pounds, technically down at the like current real life 14, but 10 at this point. I'm a little behind on my spreads. And then I did just put in playtime because Nick and Bennett went to go see this like Dog Man, the musical or the play or something. So I just played at home, and then was hanging out with the fam and went to bed early. And that was my week, friends. It was very, very exciting. I am very, very, very happy. Honestly, I feel like in a way, Penny makes me feel calmer, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know what it is. She's got this juju magic where she's just like so sweet and just such a big old cuddle bug, and I love her, and the kids love her too. I think probably Lila is the most obsessed, and Theo is the most like, he loves her, but then sometimes he's like, why did we do this? And then sometimes he's like, she's my best friend. But also his best friend is his cousin that he's met once. This is what he says. And she is her his best friend because she gives the best hugs. So Theo, he's something else. I love that kid. He's my favorite. Don't tell anyone. Okay, so that's everything for this video. I'll talk to y'all in my next one. I love you. Bye.